Welcome to Trinity Health System Field for Game 2 between Chatham and Franciscan today here. We got the men's matchup coming up here momentarily. Both teams are in huddles here briefly as we will get our starting 11 to line up here shortly. And we'll be led with an opening prayer by Father Jonathan St. Andre. And then starting lineups here. So we'll sign off here real quick and defer to the PA mic here. And let DJ take it over here. We'll be right back for the start of the game.
Hey, they say we're appointed authority, right? God appoints all authority. You better give us some wisdom. Yep. Okay.
So let's go, DJ.
Okay. Hey guys, slide on down here. We're gonna. When you're ready, yes, everyone's still warming up.
Yes, just start.
Hello and welcome to this PAC conference matchup between the visiting Chatham Cougars and your Franciscan University Barons. We will first lead with a prayer from Father Jonathan St. Andre.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, we thank you for gathering us here this day. We thank you for the gift of life and the gift of your grace. We pray that you would bless this competition between these two teams. Bless our players, bless our coaches, bless our referees, that all of them would do all that they do for your honor and glory and praise, and that you would allow us to support them as well. We ask that you would be with us all this day, keep safe all who are competing, and may we give you glory and honor and praise in all things. And we ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
I forgot my spray. Do you think we can do this game without the spray?
Nah, probably not.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Bro, get that loud. Now, announcing the starting roster for the visiting Chatham Cougars. Number 2, Julian Kroger. Number 3, Ken Richard. Number 6, Ayman Kazi. Number 7, Marco Bicolo. Number 10, Ryan Tabaz. Number 12, Zachary Del Judas. Number 13, Franco Ibanez. Number 16, Stephen Como. Number 17, Gunnar Graham. Number 23, Xander Pinto. And in goalie for the Cougars today, number 1, Trevor Rose. Now, announcing the starting lineup for your Franciscan University Barons. Starting number 3, Chris St. George. Number 4, Joe Fioramonte. Number 9, Mikey Irvin. Number 10, Sebastian Cole. Number 14, John Schreiner. Number 16, Ryan Miller. Number 18, Josh Atkinson. Number 19, Nick Miller. Number 20, Joe St. George. Number 21, Liam Nagel. And goalie for the Old Barons, number 1, Jax Matone.
All right, thank you, DJ, for the starting lineups here as we are set for action here. Franciscan coming into the game with 1 loss in PAC play thus far, as they are coming off the loss actually against Grove City on Wednesday, setting them at 6-1 in the conference. A 3-way tie for first with Westminster and Grove City. Chatham in a tie for 4th with Geneva, 4-3 records. That'll be 12 points in the PAC.
Yeah, tough loss for the Barons there against Grove City right at the end of regulation, but they're looking to come back here and play a physical game and get right back in that playoff picture.
Yeah, so this will be a big game for seeding. A win will do a lot to give Barons great potential at the 1 or the 2 seed, with a loss setting them back in the middle there, more in the 3 or 4 debate. 1s and 2s will get buys into the semifinal. The 3 and 4 will host the quarterfinal matchups, which will be played next Saturday. So Franciscan looking to control their own destiny here with a win and work their way into a bye into the semifinal. But we are now set to play here with Chatham taking the opening kickoff, and they'll be working from your left to right on your screens here. And we are off here. Chatham in the purple unis, Franciscan in the home whites. As Sebastian Kohler trying to make a run there. Ball gets into the box, ever the goalie able to corral. In goal is for Chatham is freshman Trevor Rose from North Ridgeville, Ohio. Ball still on the Franciscan offensive end. No one able to possess it here.
Mikey Irvin, pass block. Goes back to Chatham.
Looks like Joe St. George has it on the far side of the field there. He's going to try to work it back to Liam Nagel to possess the ball to the back end here. All the way back now to fellow freshman Joshua Atkinson. Finds Chris St. George, the older St. George. Ryan Miller working far post there, but it's going to be headed into the goalie's hands there, and we'll have a punt here from the goalie.
Yeah, great midfield pressure so far by Franciscan. They just got to be a little more clean getting into that offensive zone. Hopefully convert on a couple of goals here.
Sebastian Kohler able to fight for possession there finally and drop it back to Atkinson. And Miller able to control it momentarily there, but giving back to number 12, Zachwa Del Judas for Chatham there. And now Franciscan able to regroup there.
Yeah, and it should be an interesting game for Seb, just due to his style of play and his size going up against a more physical team like Chatham. Should make for an interesting game. Hopefully draw a couple fouls, maybe a card here and there.
Yeah, we shall see as Chatham is up there in the ranks of yellow cards in the PAC, as they are one of the more physical teams.
just whiffed on that one.
Ball pushed up into the box, but Montano's already out there, ready for that one.
That's something you'll see from Matone, not really looking to send it down towards midfield, and rather just get a ball out there to one of the defenders and set up for a quick play.
And that'll be a Chatham throw in here on the far side of the field. So throw in carries it over the midfield line. And a good run there by Joe St. George. Able to send it. Chatham now is possessing it though. This is number 23. And Mikey Irvin
spins off the defender and gets the ball. Great play by him.
Now trying to work it near side as Liam Nagel finds Chris St. George. Now Sebi makes a run here. Sebastian Kohler, near side of the field. Able to still control it after being pushed over a couple times there, but no call. Would have been a big call for Franciscan early in this one, but the ref's going to let him play. As that shot's just a bit too strong there by Tabaz. Tabaz coming in as the leading goal scorer for the Cougars with 11 goals, 8 assists, giving him 30 points on the year.
And you know he's always going to be a threat from that mid-range position, always something to look out for.
Pulling up the stats here a little bit more here. Yeah, Tabaz coming into the game second in the conference.
Matone gets pressure there. Luckily he gets it off.
Yeah, good communication by the Barons here thus far. Trying to talk through this midfield possession here. Try to get the ball back on their offensive end. As Nagel tries to cross it again to St. George. St. George able to handle it, trying to move it forward, but Franciscan complacent with possession so far. This has been part of their game plan all year, really, to possess the ball a lot more and trust their veteran back end.
Yeah, busy day so far for both of the St. Georges. We're seeing a lot of action at midfield.
Yeah, as we're just trying to work it up from the defense to the offense here, which called it a veteran back line, but it is a combination of 2 freshmen and 2 seniors. As Joe St. George and Joshua Atkinson have both been huge in their first years on campus here.
Irvin makes a run here. It looks like it's going to be a
goal kick. Yeah, I thought the far official was pointing to a corner kick, but head official will make the call there. And that'll be a goal kick here for Trevor Rose. Trevor Rose in his 10th game this year, with Nathan Esch starting 5 games this year as well, or playing in 5 games, I should say. Trevor Rose is 0-3-1. Oh, sorry, that's a typo on the stats there, so that cannot be right.
Yeah, and both of those guys, freshman goalies, so it looks like a little bit of a competition there, trying to see who's going to be their goalkeeper long term.
Yep.
Unless they're truly going for a 2-goalkeeper system.
Yep. The ball worked back to the goalkeeper here. Franciscan going to look to push it up, taking their time again. Around Franciscan Sports, we do have a score update from St. Vincent. Franciscan women's swim falls in their season opener to the Bearcats. Their first meet ever in Latrobe. And first PAC loss of the season for them. Hopefully men's soccer can avenge that and get Franciscan's first one of the day, with the women's team falling 2-1 in overtime in the game one here. Looks like Nick Miller will be taking the far side corner here for Franciscan. Approaching 36 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Miller sends a high chip. Back post to Nagel. Nagel with a great head, and that is saved by the outstretched right hand of the goalkeeper there.
Just great positioning by him. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get that ball, and just kind of shifted over and was able to make the stop.
And what was this to Boz?
Great play overall for the Barons. Something you want to see more of.
Wow, Matson made a crazy long run there. I thought he was just clearing it out of play, but he was able to find Miller. Possess the ball here for Franciscan.
It's a great play by the PAC goalkeeper of the week.
Yeah, Matson with a stellar week last week. And it's going to be Schreiner. Schreiner tries to find Irvin. Irvin does possess it. Tries to get it between the defender's legs, gets a cross on it, and Sebi just not able to get there.
Yeah, he had no angle there. He was completely covered by number 3. So great positioning by them, but Franciscan definitely getting more looks as this game goes on.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That look for Irvin is the second or third time we've looked for him, and that was the first time he was able to corral it. Chatham's now back on the offensive attack here. As they work it in the corner, 23 centers it. Nagel's there for the clear. Sebastian Kohler lets it bounce over him. Very smartly plays positioning well and sends it to his teammate Schreiner. It's Kohler and Schreiner.
But there's no one down there yet.
Yeah, good regroup by the freshman there. Sebi with a no-look pass. Schreiner able to
gets around a guy.
Get around a guy. Oh, just looked like he was trying to get it on goal, but instead the cross goes to all the way to the far side of the field where St. George is able to corral it. Joe St. George now tries to chip it in there, but has it.
Great hustle by him. Looks like it's going to force a throw in for Franciscan deep in the zone.
Yeah, good eye there. Good eye there, John. I thought that was close to a corner kick, but no, it will be a throw-in. But the strong thrower. Oh, no, we may have a correction here. No, just pulling him down. It's going to be a throw from the corner pretty much. As the throw is going to get into the box, the bouncing ball kicked up in the air by Schreiner. Now possessed by Joe St. George. Works it back to Nagel. Nagel trying to take a corner, but kicked wide, and that'll be a goal kick for the Cougars.
Yeah, and I like the idea Schreiner was going for there. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get it into the box on the throw-in, but he tries to get up in the air, see if someone can head it in, maybe kick it a little closer. So they just got to continue to make those opportunities. Good midfield pressure here by Franciscan, forces the Chatham goalkeeper to kick this one out. And it's thrown in quickly. Seb gets tripped. They're going to call
just the corner?
Looks like it.
As Nick Miller's going to take his time coming up from his midfield position here.
So a great play by Seb, putting the pressure on, forcing a corner. Of course, you want a PK there, but
deep post to Nagel. Nagel heads it on the ground. Mikey Irvin tries to take a jump kick right into it there, but boxed out there by the Cougars, and now the Cougars are on the attack.
Yeah, and they're just giving absolutely nothing in the box there. They know what Franciscan's game plan is, getting into that box, and they're just not letting up on defense, keeping a lot of players close to the goal, and it's working for them so far, 15 minutes in.
Schreiner's able to find fellow freshman Joe St. George now, and Barron's back on the attack. Mikey Irvin's been working that top right side of the attack, doing a good job so far, but sets it back to the midfield and lets them regroup.
And Irvin's taken, he's been heating up the last couple games, and this year he's definitely picked up his game on offense as far as assists go. Not as many goals on the stat sheet, but his impact on the game has really been showing here the past couple games.
Yeah, you are correct, John, for sure. 3 goals and a team-high 6 assists so far this year. There'll be a Chatham throw in here on the near side.
Good pressure by St. George. Barons will pick up possession here. They're calling offsides there.
Yep.
No foul by the Barons. You can tell these refs are going to let them play today. Going in knowing the amount of fouls we could have seen here.
As the goalkeeper will work it here near side. Ken Richard, number 3. One of the captains on the field, the junior from Tokyo, Japan. Having some strong play on the back end for the Cougars thus far. As the Boz pushes it forward there.
Decent pass there. Miller just trying to get it out of bounds though.
Tabaz able to corral it.
Matones gets kicked.
Yeah, it
He's
looks
down.
like he didn't get kicked, but Tabaz applied pressure to Miller's back, who was trying to box him out, and then Miller got shoved into his own player. I guess the foul's going to be on Tabaz, and it's going to be a free kick for Franciscan.
Yeah, Matone clearly upset on that, wanting a little more than a foul here, which equates to basically a goal kick. So
yeah. Sebastian Kohler now working on the far side of the field. Looks to move it to the near side of the field here to St. George. St. George has Irvin. Irvin making a run here. He's trying to break down the defender here. Ooh, and he's able to earn a corner. We'll take it.
That play started with a great pass by Nick Miller right past Kroger on the left side. Hit Joe St. George right on the money, and they were able to bring it down the field, and Irvin forced the corner there. See if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, taking it from the near side will be Nick Miller. Senior. Bringing it in here.
Just a little too high there.
Yeah, a little too high. You had Schreiner and Nagel both there just over their heads.
Chatham looking to put pressure on quickly.
Yeah, and Chris St. George is trying to keep it in the Franciscan offensive end, and he's able to do it.
That Franciscan midfield will not let up today.
Yeah, there's a lot of the defenders pushing up here when we have numbers and when we have the opportunity here.
Coaches were calling for offsides there, but Nagel decides to pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like Atkinson. Atkinson working both guys at the floor there, but no call made. Refs are letting them play. Kohler able to find Schreiner here, and Schreiner over to Joe St. George. Now St. George on a run here.
He's going to go right past one defender.
Ooh.
Before he gets stopped. That's tough.
Made one guy miss, like you said, and then just got shut down as Cougars now trying to work quickly on a counter here. And number 2, Julian Kroger, has some room here.
That's another great pass. Got some spin on it. Was able to make it curve up the field, and it looked like Kroger had some space, but Franciscan got there pretty quickly.
Yeah, Miller on the defense here has been playing all over the field today. He's been very active on both ends. Now Atkinson's able to make a run. Franciscan not able to possess it here yet, as the Cougars are still pushing it forward here. 23 tries to pass it to himself, but Miller able to reject it out. St. George mishandles it, and that'll be a throw-in.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, just barely out of bounds. And this is the same spot of the field where Miller was able to throw one into the box. See if the Cougars will try to push this all the way in the box, or if they'll back it up. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to throw this all the way in, as they're setting up almost like a free kick. Must have a strong throw in.
That they do.
As the head, gets headed back. No one able to possess it there for a while, as now the Cougars will possess it.
Yeah, it looked like Tabaz had a plan of trying to kick it up, possibly get someone to head it in, but that was shut down very quickly. And
as Fioramani was able to
on sides.
Find Kohler. Tried to go straight through him, and
a little push off there by
Stephen Camo. Stephen Camo really played strong D there. Sebi looked like he was going to go left and tried to cut back right or kind of straight through him, and Camo was not phased. He played ball, not man, and stood strong. Franciscan foul there. Be called on St. George, I believe. Just a little bit too aggressive attacking. This will be a free kick here for the Cougars. Look to be taken here by Tabaz. Bluffs once, and now he's resetting here. Sending in with the left foot all the way to the box.
On this one, but that just goes wide.
We'll have a goal kick here, and a pair of subs coming in for the Cougars will be number 8, Emmett Toe, and number 11, Leandro Nasso. As Maltone will just push it to Nagel. Nagel finds St. George, and reverse field here back to Maltone. As Franciscan happy with controlling possession here. We'll work it back to Atkinson. Looking for our spot to make our move. Atkinson finds Miller. Miller finds St. George, and now Franciscan will work it into a throw-in right in front of the Chatham bench.
Richard just heads that out of bounds, not even going to risk Mikey Irvin having to play there.
Yeah, he's had a strong day so far, number 3 for Chatham.
St. George once again with room, and he's going to pass it this time. Looks like it was going for Ryan Miller, but Chatham boots that out of bounds.
That'll be a throw-in for Franciscan. They're just going to back him up here. We'll throw it back to Nagel. Another score update around Franciscan action. Will be Franciscan leading 2-1 in the women's tennis semifinal. As Maria Herrera and Olivia Colby were able to win their number one doubles, and Caroline Picard and Lena Anderson won number 3 doubles, with Zoe Stapleton and Haley Davensizer dropping the number 2 doubles match. So Franciscan leading 2-1 now with 6 singles matches left to play, and it's first team to 5 points. We'll move on to the finals.
Yeah, great start for them. Hopefully they can hang on.
Yeah,
bring a PAC championship to Franciscan for the 2nd year in a row.
Yeah, hopefully they get 3 more wins here. They'll be in business. Chatham wins possession here.
Miller's right there to cut it off, stopping what could have been potentially a dangerous play. And
Yes.
St. George has it again on the right side.
Yeah, this is kind of similar to the women's game, and kind of the teams are flipped. The Chatham women were doing a very good job possessing the ball. Now Franciscan doing a very good job possessing the ball. And
Irvin's gonna.
oh, just gets bodied.
They're gonna call it
Earn a goal kick. Yeah,
I mean that's the right call
that's
there.
yeah, that is the right call. But they're letting them play, and
If you're not gonna call a foul there, that
yeah, that's the
definitely
correct
touched
call.
Irvin last.
As Ryan Miller gets the steal here, has some room, finds Irvin, and now has lots of room in front of him to work it up the left side.
This is where those 6 assists come into play. Maybe not.
Yeah, he finds St. George. Finds Miller. Miller looks to cross it just over the head of the Chatham defender there. He finds Joe St. George. Ooh, had a
Miller
good look there
keeps
for
this one
sure.
in play.
Yeah, it is good. Oh, man. Had looks there, but we got a late call. Stop the clock. We got an injury here. We will take a brief. Oh, it looks like he's getting up. Number 23, Xander Pinto, is on the ground, but he is up. But he is going to need a sub as he is limping off here. And the ref has already required a sub. Looks like he's maybe rolled his ankle a touch, so we keep an eye out for the sub here from the Cougars. Franciscan will take their sub as well, as Isaac Doyle will come in for Chris St. George, and then for the Cougars it looks to be number 26, Spencer Hauk, coming in for 23. Xander Pinto is able to walk it off. Hopefully he's okay. Getting checked out here on the sideline as we will resume play with I believe it should be Franciscan's ball near the midfield. I don't see the ball right now. Yep, Franciscan ball here, and they're back underway here as Nagel looks to cross field to Isaac Doyle. Doyle settles it back to Atkinson.
Atkinson seeing a little pressure there. Gets it away to Nagel.
Yeah, Joe St. George has been able to push up into the offensive end numerous times here. Done a good job controlling the possession.
Yeah, not sure if Chatham's just giving him space there, if that works in their game plan, or if they're just failing to cover him. So
Was Miller just unable to handle it there, and could be a Chatham throw-in. Looked like they were going to work quickly now, but they're going to reset and let the defender come up and throw it in. Nagel with a good step there, able to clear it. Finding Sebastian Kohler there, who's finding space. Gets it to Ryan Miller, who finds Doyle. Now Doyle with a lot of room in front of him if he wants it.
he's got Mikey Irvin.
He's got Irvin in the corner. Irvin working the left side of the field all game so far. Irvin tries to get a step, but a slide tackle gets it back in Chatham's hands, but now Nick Miller's got a bouncing ball that he tries to send over to Schreiner, but Schreiner clears it out of play for a goal kick. That'll give Franciscan a sub, where it looks like Nick Cross coming in. Senior from Michigan coming in for fellow senior Mikey Irvin. With Cross looking to play the right side of the forward attack. Sebastian coming back over to play the left side. And the goalie now looks to be kicking it long here. He's been kicking quite a few short. They're going to switch their attack here and send one near the midfield line. As Fioramani loses his step there for a second, loses possession momentarily.
Yeah, Tavaz just put the pressure on there, and Franciscan had no choice but to clear it now, and they're going to go throwing out of that.
Yeah, and they're going to let the defender come up. Yeah, it's a Chatham throw-in. Chatham just loses it out of play, and that'll be a Franciscan throw-in. Strong throw-in there by Nagel. Unable to be handled by Franciscan as Tabaz now sends one into the box. Atkinson makes a very strong run at it, but the bouncing ball is still handled by Chatham. Number 11 possessed it in the corner, but Atkinson able to push it out.
Yeah, great stop by him.
Now Ryan Miller sends one out, but once again into the hands of Chatham. We're going to have one of our first penalties of the day here, and that'll be called on Atkinson on number 11, Leonardo Nasso. This is a dangerous spot here for a free kick, which will be taken by their main offensive weapon here, Tabaz.
Yeah, they're going to send Doyle and Miller back, as well as Joe St. George.
Yeah, everyone's manning up here. Atkinson man in the short post. Oh, and that was an amazing ball. It's number 11. Tabaz finds number 11, Leonardo Nasso, who drew the penalty, and he gets rewarded with a pass that hits him right on his foot, and that rocket of a shot that Martin had no chance. A couple defenders were around there that possibly could have got a body on it, but that happened so quick. It hit the back of the net before anyone could react. Just like that, Chatham is up 1-0. Yep. Nasso, that'll be his 4th goal of the year, as he now has 9 points. And for Tabaz, that is his 9th assist.
That's just a tough break for a Franciscan. Great play by Chatham there. Hopefully they're able to bounce back here. I mean, they've clearly had more time on the offensive zone. They just have not been able to put it in, have not been able to force those corners and throw-ins and free kicks.
Yep, yeah, that's correct there. As Chatham really took advantage of that penalty. As now Franciscan has some space. Kohler goes left, takes a shot off the post.
Oh my goodness.
No one there to get the rebound there. Looked like Cross got there. Cross got there and took a shot, which was blocked as well, and that'll be a Chatham throw-in. Was tipped by the goalie? I really couldn't tell on the Kohler shot.
I think it might have been tipped by him and then spun off the post.
And then spun off the post, but no one there.
There was a chance for a rebound, but it was just too late and had no angle there, and that goes wide.
As Chatham earns a throw-in, Tabaz looking. Yeah, the ref's been stingy on where the throw-ins should be from. Tabaz looking to grab 5-10 yards there and gets shut down by the head official.
Yeah, I think that favors Franciscan if Chatham's trying to push these quick throw-ins, try to keep the play going.
Yeah, that's true, as Joe St. George now has it. We are now under 15 minutes to play in the first half here.
Yeah, and Joe St. George passes it, and then it goes right back to him, and he's able to keep the pressure on, force Chatham to move the ball. So like,
oh, good step there by Kohler. Kohler has it again. The goalie comes out. That should be a corner.
Chatham wanted a goal kick there, but they're not going to get it.
As Kohler works quickly into Miller. Doesn't let the offensive Chatham get back to defend as Miller looks to the corner again. Gets it centered cross there, but rejected by the defense. Nagel made an amazing run too, but got it kicked out there by the Cougars before Joe St. George sends it back in the box.
McCullough with a slide tackle stopping what would have been a Franciscan goal there.
Yeah, it was a very good defensive effort by the Cougars. Now Kohler has it again. Finds Ryan Miller in a congested area there and loses it for a Chatham goal kick. Kohler's speed is definitely causing problems up there. We just got to keep getting him some looks. And we've had a couple dangerous crosses there, just not able to connect.
Franciscan trying to keep pressure on. They want that in the offensive zone.
Yeah, they've been able to sneak out a couple quick counterattacks with Schreiner and Kohler pushing up quite far. Joe St. George possessed it again. Now Chatham taking over here as they got a lot of space in the middle there. Be number 7 pushing it up. Trying to find 26, but shielded off by Atkinson.
Atkinson there, he just is able to hold his attacker and get it back to Matone. And shut down Chatham's transition, which has been fairly strong today.
Atkinson taking the space here. Tries to push it up to Isaac Doyle. Doyle finds Kohler, and then Kohler's pass gets deflected to Ryan Miller, but we'll let the Barons reset. Control possession as Nagel makes a dangerous pass back to Maltone. They got to be careful there, and Maltone has a mishandle. And just like that, Tabaz is going to have a shot on the box. We got a whistle for offsides by Tabaz. None of them were expecting the pass from Maltone to go to a Chatham player, and Tabaz got caught offside.
That was just an awkward play. Franciscan defense just not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, we've been liking to work it from the back end out, but we've had a couple dangerous passes by Maltone and Nagel back there. They're a little too close for comfort there with Tabaz and a couple other Chatham players pushing up very strongly. As Chatham now has it on the corner there. Looking to center it there is Nagel with a strong slide tackle.
Yeah, Nagel knows that one's not going to be called, so great play by him. Great awareness and knowing that.
Oh, as Joe St. George tries to clear it, but catches the official in the back. But now Nick Cross
with some speed.
Shot out of a cannon there, working down the sideline.
Gets the sub. Doyle's open on the left side.
Yeah, Doyle going to try to take his run here on Chatham's best defender here, Ken Richard.
Back to Seb.
Back and forth there.
He's going to try to cross it.
Oh, he gets by him. Able to control it.
Survives 2 defenders attacking him. Just incredible. Forces what should be, they call it Chatham.
Yeah, it's a Chatham throw.
It's about 10 minutes left here. Short throw by Chatham.
We're going to push it up here. Nagel with a strong pass.
Once again open.
Yeah, Doyle's been open on the near side.
Seb's going to have a chance to cross here if he wants it. Looks like he's bringing it in.
Gonna try to beat his man again. Oh, that's the first time he's really been shut down by Richard there. But able to regroup.
Cross.
Send it to Miller. Oh, Miller's
covered.
Yeah, I thought he had a chance with the left foot there if he went with it, but instead centered it back up. Now the Cougars are going to be able to possess momentarily until Joe St. George sneaks through and then cleared back out. Franciscan is getting looks. They just got to keep pushing.
And Joe keeps making defenders miss and just has had issues finishing plays there.
It's going to be a sub here. Subs in for Franciscan will be J.P. Bobek, number 22, and number 26, Jeremiah Town. Coming out will be Joe St. George, who delivered an outstanding 35 minutes of play, and freshman as well, Jonathan Schreiner. So 2 seniors for 2 freshmen here. Let's see if these seniors can give us a boost here on senior day. As a throw-in gets all the way into the box.
Bobek has a couple of goals off the bench this season.
I believe all of his goals are off the bench this season.
Big one against Waynesburg, and hopefully he can get one here in the last 8 or so minutes.
Yeah, and we're going to have a dangerous free kick opportunity as Nick Miller, or as Liam Nagel was taken down, and Nick Miller will take the free kick here.
You got to think he's going to send this one in. towards
Yeah,
the box.
looks like everyone is clustering right at the top of the box here. Nagel came all the way up from his defensive position as a tall option there. This kick's going to get all the way in and just over the crossbar. But they're going to say it was touched by the goalie. And that'll be a Franciscan corner kick.
That's a interesting call.
I thought it landed on top of the pipe, but not complaining here as Miller will test his leg once again. J.P. Boback's in there, near post, but a great run there by the goalie.
Goes out and gets that just too close to the goal.
Trevor Rose having a stellar day so far. He's been able to manage all the bodies in front of him.
Chatham trying to make something happen here in the transition.
Yeah, working over to number 8, Emmett Tobe. One of the subs for the Cougars.
And Joe boots that one out. Franciscan's going to have the ball in their defensive zone. Boback makes a great play there.
Oh, and he tries to get a laser there to cross, but headed out. Chatham is able to possess the ball here. The longest time of possession in a long time here. As Franciscan's been able to dominate.
Especially in the offensive zone.
Yeah, especially. Chatham gets a step, dangerous cross, but no one's home. As that'll find Sebastian Kohler.
They got to push this up quick here. Seb's not going to wait around for them.
As he finds Fioramonti. Fioramonti over to Cross. Oh, Cross has his pocket picked there by number 7, Marco Piccolo. But unable to find his offensive teammate there, number 26, Spencer Hauk.
Yeah, Nagel makes a great play there. Getting the ball back is.
Miller trying to.
I think this is going to be offsides.
No call.
Wow.
No call there as Sebi breaks him down, shoots it between his legs. Oh,
that one.
It was a good block there by Richard. Looked like Sebi was trying to shoot it between Richard's legs, which, if it got by, would have been in with the goalie on the far side. The tip was right into the legs of J.P. Boback, but well defended by Chatham.
Boback trying to go for Kohler here, and it does not work.
Yeah, we're going to have a late foul call. Give Franciscan a dangerous free kick, it looks like, as Nick Miller's coming up for it. With J.P. Boback being taken down. Nagel coming up, Cross coming up. I like the dangerous combo of Cross and Nagel on the far post here. Both being well over 6 foot.
A little fake by Bill there. This
low.
is going towards Fermani. But once again, Chatham's defense off of those corners and free kicks has been stellar.
Quad. Yeah, and offsides there for Franciscan as Jermonton made a big run there. The senior been banged up most of the year, looking to be healthy and active here today. Oh, I lost. We're going to call a goal? What's the call? I got to take the headset off here to see.
Yeah, we'll be right back after we figure this out.
Stop the clock, please. the goal. But the ref's going to say it's a reset here and give the free kick to Chatham.
Yeah, just a weird sequence on that one.
Chatham now tries to work it over to Tabaz. Atkinson with another great run, but sends it up to no one there. Now Kohler's able to corral it. Kohler looking for Bobek. Had him in position there, but just blocked down by Richard.
Another great stop by Richard. He's had a couple today.
Yeah, he's definitely very easy to see why he's a captain on the field here for them, as Hitman and Tabaz have both been stellar. As Tabaz tries the no-look pass across field there, but rejected by Jarmonton. Now Nagel looking to push it up, but has it intercepted, and they're going to say it's off the hand of number 7, Marco Piccolo.
Franciscan wasting no time here.
Yeah, they have some urgency here as we are under 3 minutes left in the first half here. Working it near side here to JP Bobek. Bobek tries to split 2 defenders. He's unsuccessful initially and unable to regather it there as Chatham now has possession. Now it'll be Ryan Miller with possession. And it's going to be Tabaz, number 10, called for the foul on Ryan Miller. Just a slight shove in the back, which will give Franciscan a free kick here from the midfield line. And Miller works into it quickly, finds Doyle.
Got 7 in the corner there again.
Yeah, we're going to go to him. It's another battle here for Richard and Sebi. Sebi shifts him and earns a corner.
Just a great play. And Franciscan's done that a couple times there, where they have Doyle kind of up towards, the blue line there, and then have Seb in the corner, has to draw the defenders out, and this time it pays off for them.
And the sub will be Justin Fiormani for Joe Fiormani. We get the fresh legs in there. And that was a great shot by Miller there. Got on goal, headed out by the defender. Still on the ground. JP Bobek gets a leg on it, but has it blocked. And now,
Miller forces a throw-in, looks like.
Yep, should be a Franciscan throw-in just at the edge of the bench there. Not sure what the signal is here. Oh, just headed over the goal there by Nagel. Nagel just headed it over the goal, and that'll lead to another corner kick, as they're going to say it was punched out, saved by the goalie. We got 40 seconds left, and Franciscan's on the attack as Miller chips on back post. Oh, headed by Nagel, and they're going to say Nagel was pushing when he thinks he was being boxed out, and that's going to be a free kick for Chatham. Foul on Nagel. And Chatham's going to be happy with letting this clock run as much as they can, as we are now under 20 seconds. And the goalie will send it near the midfield line, right in front of the near side. Just out of play, and it's under 10 seconds here. Nagel throws it all the way near to the box, heads to the middle by Kohler. And we are going to be into the first half here. And that'll be a wrap for the first half here, as we will be right back with some halftime stats as Chatham is leading 1-0. And welcome back here for the second half as players are on the field here. 15-minute halftime has expired, and Franciscan ready to take the opening kickoff. Looks like it'll be Jonathan Schreiner to kick off for Franciscan. Couple subs staying in for Franciscan. Looks like Nick Cross still in the game here on the near side of the field. Couple subs in for Chatham as well.
Yeah, I think Franciscan's looking to get off to a fast start here. They had opportunities all the first half. They really just got to connect on one of these, get the momentum swing in their direction.
Yeah, that's correct, John. As we're underway here, Joe St. George has it, sends it back into the box. A dangerous ball there. His 26 was right there. Matone had no option but to just send it out quickly, but Franciscan holds possession now with Chris St. George, pushing it up to Schreiner. Schreiner does a good job defending off the Chatham defense and hold possession, but has to send it back to Joe St. George, and now finds Miller. Miller finds Kohler. Kohler's got lots of space in front of him, and he is turning on the speed as he gets into the box here. Backs it up to St. George. St. George over to Cross. Cross trying to corral it there.
Yeah, he just had his back to the net. Didn't really have a play on that one.
Yeah, only play was the bicycle there, and he was not pulling that off.
And just going back to that play by Matone earlier, that's why you, as a goalie, you're playing out, because if he wasn't there to kick that out, that's an easy goal for Chatham.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, we've had a couple dangerous passes on the back line there, and Franciscan able to control all of them. As the sun's finally coming out here on the 50-degree day here on Steubenville. Nice to see here as the winds are finally settling down as well, and we're ready for our last 45 minutes. As St. George takes the throw in. Gained about 10 yards walking up there.
Yeah.
Ref surprisingly not called it as the cross almost gets to Kohler. Instead booted out by the Chatham defense. 26 is there but unable to control it. So once again Franciscan will control it here with Miller working back to Atkinson, who's been active all day.
Yeah, Atkinson, great defensive play there, wasn't able to keep it in the zone. Franciscan had to pass back a little bit, but they do have the ball.
And back to Joe St. George. St. George with one man on him. Has to send it up quicker than he wanted to, but he looks for Cross. Cross is able to work a throw-in.
And that's just what you want to see there for Franciscan is Chatham having to kick it out there. Gives Franciscan a throw-in some time to reset.
Cross works it back to the defense again here now as Nagel looks to send it far side. As the sun works behind the water tower here on campus. We'll be fighting in and out of the shadows here the rest of the half.
I'm surprised Franciscan decided to throw it back there on the throw and not as aggressive as they were in the first half.
Yeah, I thought Cross was going to try to look to create space and send almost a corner-type kick in there, but it wasn't there, but got it now as Fioramonti is working the far side there. Centers it. Oh, that's
There's just no one there.
beautiful ball if the midfield was there in position, but everyone was overran that one. Looking for him to cross it more at the goal line. And that'll be a Franciscan throw-in. Throw-in into Chatham there. And Chatham looks to possess it out of the midfield here, as they look to be more complacent with possession here in the early going of the second half with a 1-0 lead. As Chatham will still possess it here in the near corner. Number 26 looks to center it. Finds 8 with a bouncing shot on goal. Be saved by Matone. This Chatham team has proved their ability to put up goals as they beat number 1 Westminster on Wednesday by a score of 4-2. They've also scored 5 goals in 2 different wins this year. Both teams have got quite potent offenses. I was kind of looking for a high-scoring game coming into it. It's proved to be more of a slow midfield game thus far. The Sun peeks back out here, and Chatham has possession. Looks to move it to the far post here. Well defended by Chris St. George.
Yeah, but good ball control by Chatham as they're going to keep possession. This one gets sent in. Miller's right there to stop it, though. It's going to be a 50-50.
Oh, his
player on the field down.
Tabaz is down.
It's the captain right there. Not what you want to see, but he's going to get back up.
Stop the clock here. And we got a yellow card given to Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller was the one that had the collision with Tabaz, but I'm not sure if that was a verbal or for the play.
You got to think that's a verbal because the play went on for a good 5 or 10 seconds there.
Very interesting there as Tabaz did go down hard but seemed to be fine, and he is walking it off. Now we got a Franciscan throw-in. The sides have settled down. Got to keep our heads in it here if we want to get back in it. We've got the opportunities. We just got to capitalize. Keep pushing, keep attacking. As that pass is intercepted there by Chatham, and they're on the move here. Number 8 pushing it up the middle.
They had a 3-on-3 opportunity, but they decided to push it back. Safe call being up 1-0.
Yeah, 7 has it in the corner. Double
cover. They're able to get it back. And Miller sends this one to midfield. Not able to keep possession.
Yeah, Schreiner there tried to softly chest it down to the ground, just a bit too strong. Now give Chatham a run on the near side. As they center it. Find number 11 there. Works it into the near corner. Fioramani on him.
This is going the other way. Chatham gets a little too aggressive on that attack there. Looks like they were...
Fioramani hits the ground there. It's hard to see back in the sun on the near corner, but Fioramani hit the ground and they called the push.
And that's just a good call. The ball wasn't anywhere near that, so you can't make the argument he was going for the ball, and Franciscan's going to get it back. Not a lot of offensive zone for Franciscan this half. Not what you want to see coming out, but...
Still early. Oh, it's a little miscommunication there by Cross and St. George. I'll trade positions here momentarily. Oh, and the cross there is well defended. But now Chatham on the attack.
Yeah, St. George just missed that one midair. I mean, not an easy play to make, but it gave them a bit of an opportunity before Franciscan was able to catch up. Great play by St. George, getting the ball back on that one.
Makes up for it there as Cross looks up to Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller has some space here.
Yeah, great patience by him. Decides not to go for the ball, and it pays off.
That's going to be a rough call there on Chris St. George, and play will resume quickly there, as both teams are not giving anyone any time to reset. Miller drops it back to Joe St. George, who's got it near side. Looking for Ryan Miller, who's unable to handle it with Tabaz on him there.
Yeah, just a tough pass there, a lot of spin on that ball, not able to bring it in.
Now working it to the far side of the field with Atkinson and St. George in position. They just send it out of play and all the way into the stands here at Trinity Health System Field. That'll be a Chatham throw-in, and they will take their time here. Appears to be number 7, Marco Piccolo. And we'll send it back into play here. St. George in contested battle there, no call. One Franciscan player hits the ground.
almost a handball there, but
Yeah, there was a couple different calls as they're going to let him play here a little bit. Chatham pushing it up the far side. Resets, finds number 8. Number 8 sends it middle, centered to 3.
Matone makes a
Great
stop
save.
on
What
that one.
what a shot there by... That was a shot by Richard, yeah. The defender came all the way up there. He's having a great day.
Cross cannot hold on to that. Gives Chatham another great opportunity here.
Yeah, quick counter here. Potentially get through Fioramani and St. George there.
Yeah, Franciscan's throwing everything they have at him defensively, but
Oh, a nice chip there by 13. Gets around. They will call that chip shot around him as a ball out of play.
Chatham bench wanted a foul there. Not going to get that.
But quickly back into a Chatham throw-in here. As we reset here. Sun setting in our eyes here at Trinity Health System Field. Adding some much-needed warmth here on the 50-degree day. And that'll be a throw-in for Chatham. Chatham looking to spoil the senior day for the men's team as they did to the women's team. Franciscan looking to control their own destiny with a win here.
Chatham keeping possession here at midfield. Cross trying to make a play here. Goalie's going to kick that one out of bounds. It's going to be a throw.
Franciscan on the attack here, working quickly.
quickly.
Throw-in gets into the box where Miller has it. Hits it back to his older brother who crosses it all the way to fellow senior Sebastian Kohler there. Kohler and Richard once again. Kohler gets a step, but Richard rejects him. And that'll be a corner.
And that's just a great tackle by Richard there to stop Kohler. What?
Just a quick update, sorry, John, around the league. Westminster won over St. Vincent with a score of 6-1. So they will remain with a one loss at 7-1 in the PAC.
That'll be Franciscan's last game of the season as they go on the road.
To Westminster, yep. They were able to avenge their loss to Chatham in a big way with a 6-1 win over the Bearcats. But Cougars able to defend that corner very smoothly.
Yeah, that's just another mid-air catch by their goalie there. Shutting down any opportunities Franciscan was hoping on having.
As the Cougars look to possess it here in the middle of the field. Here's Tabaz. Tabaz sends it to the box looking for 11. 11 able to get it before it goes out of bounds. Regroup. Get past Fioramani and centers it. Oh, what a save there by Matone. A nice center by 11.
Yeah, the Cougars here are challenging Matone on the ground. Not a lot of shots high in the air, but Matone getting all those saves down low.
As Kohler was on a run there, but just loses it on his pass to Schreiner as that duo has not been able to get started on the Franciscan attack all day yet. Chatham works one into the box again and across to Tabaz. Tabaz with the left foot has it blocked.
Yeah, passes by 3 Franciscan defenders. Luckily, they're able to clear it.
Yeah, he looks to be healthy after he was shaken up earlier. And then Ryan Miller gets the call there. It's number 7 fouls him. And Miller will keep it on the Franciscan end as he works it over to Atkinson. Before finding his brother there, who's Richards then finds Sebastian Kohler working against Richard one more time here. Richard able to get into his body and now, won it momentarily then. Yeah, they deflected into the center of the box there where they were able to find Schreiner, who got a shot blocked. And that'll give Franciscan the corner. Couple subs here. Mikey Irvin coming in for Nick Cross. And then Isaac Doyle coming in for Chris St. George. And it looks like Ryan Miller to take the corner. Interesting. Nick Miller staying back on defense. Or he's coming in for a late. Here he's coming in. He's coming in, and they're trying to go Miller to Miller here.
Yeah, Chatham all over that one, though.
Yeah.
No angle.
There's another dangerous cross there, but headed out. Yeah, I feel like that type of play would have been a better option, maybe with Nick Miller taking it, maybe like Nagel sneaking up. I don't know. It seemed like they knew that the primary corner kick guy was not kicking, as Miller's primary free kick, primary penalty kick, primary corner kick guy for Franciscan all year long.
Student section on their feet here.
Yeah,
everyone's to happen on this.
Everyone's excited or trying to stay warm. A combination of both. As the Cougars had a good look there, but sends it out of play. It'll be a Franciscan throw-in.
Great sequence of passes there for Franciscan in midfield as Sebastian gets pushed.
Yeah, Tabaz absolutely pushed him there. No call, as both sides will calm down. Tabaz in the center of the action there again, but no call there.
Miller's going to take this kick here, Wynn picking up again.
Yeah, Wind at his back here a little bit. He should be able to get this one near the box. He gets it all the way in, sneaks into Nagel. Oh. Anyone could get a foot on that. That could have been dangerous, but instead held pretty clean all the way to the goalie.
Yeah, there might have been a slight deflection, but just nothing there.
Yeah, it held its line the whole way, I should say, to the goalie, because he was able to wait for it to come to him. And the goalie now dribbles it out a little bit and sends it way across the midfield line where Nagel heads it.
Irvin gets pushed a low there, going for the ball.
We're just under 28 minutes left in the game here, almost halfway through the second half. And that'll be a handball on Irvin, giving Chatham a free kick.
Richard, the defender, is taking this one.
Yeah, you are correct. He's going to send it all the way near the front of the goal box, but headed out by Nagel, finds Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller splits three defenders, finds Irvin on a run. Irvin taking on Richard, and he's going to beat him. Richard catches up and works it to a corner. Richard's done a great job minimizing a lot of potential attacks Franciscan could have had and worked them into corners.
Yeah, Mikey almost had him beat there, but he's just, Richard's able to block off that angle. It's going to force a corner.
All the way across there. Oh, running in was Ryan Miller. It's a brick wall of Chatham defenders there.
And they're just stacking that box on every corner.
Yeah, they're definitely okay with causing those corners instead of letting us center them, and they've defended all corners insanely well.
steal by
Fioramani there.
Fioramani, yeah.
Lots of space near side here if he wants it. Miller is going to take advantage of it. Oh, tries to find Kohler. Has it kicked out a play there by Gunnar Grom.
Seb's in there in the corner.
Yeah, Seb has switched sides of the field now as he's... Oh, went to the left foot there and sends it out of play. I guess I missed it when that switch happened when Irvin went in. Irvin's on far side,
Right.
Sebi on near side here. I was going to say, I'm not sure if it's to get a certain matchup off Richard, but they had Irvin on the left side in the first half as well, so it makes sense. Neither being left-footed, but Chatham looks to push it. Instead, sent out by Mautone. That'll give Chatham ability to sub there as Julian Kroger comes in for Emmett Tobe. On the Chatham throw in here. Just past the end of their bench. Throw it all the way in near the box. Won by Franciscan there, and Franciscan earns a free kick.
Hale's going to play this one quickly. Goes to Atkinson. Doyle playing a little closer to midfield than last half.
St. George does a good job there to keep possession there as Nick Miller sends one all the way across to Irvin. Irvin and Richard battling again. Irvin gets a shot on goal there, but just wide. Which will let us sub in a couple more subs, same subs as last half, which will be J.P. Boback getting Schreiner and Jar Mautone getting the younger St. George, Joe St. George. That'll be a goal kick here as Trevor Rose looks to send it out of their end. Right to Nagel there. He's able to head it down to Irvin.
Oh, great little tap there by Miller. They're able to keep the ball. JP.
Look for the no-look back to
Loses it
Ryan
there.
Miller and got it blocked. Lots of great looks from Franciscan. Chatham defenders have just been in the right spots all day today. As 26 has a step, takes a shot. Oh, and that's
not
just
able
out
to
of his
hold on
hands.
to that.
Great save, but unable to totally corral it as that'll be a corner for the Cougars. 22 minutes left to play as we're just under the halfway mark here in the half. And we're going to have a stoppage here as Tabaz using his good old time to get to the corner there. Ref making sure the clock stops. And we'll start here on the touch.
I believe this is either Chatham's first or second corner. They scored on the last one, I believe.
The lefty puts it in, and Nagel's able to head it out.
Straight up.
17 sends it just out of play. Goal kick there, just worked up outside the goal box to Nagel. Nagel trying to slowly work it up the field to Fioramani. Fioramani finds Boback. Boback crossing to Irvin, who has got a step. Irvin rips a shot. Oh, what a save. He tried to go near post. Man, the goalie made an amazing run again there. He was pushed all the way out about 10, 15 feet out.
Irvin continuing to put pressure on.
Yeah,
Great shot by him.
Good, confident, quick shot there where
JP blocks it.
That's been there a couple times where we've had offensive pressure and just barely missed the ball. That time able to block it, but Chatham will gladly milk some of the clock off here. So we're now under 21 minutes left to play.
No stoppage on this one.
No, that is correct, John, as that kick will go. Nagel's always right there. Nagel earns the header. Ooh. And Sebastian earns the penalty there as he fouls their 17, just a bit too aggressive.
Kicks it right to Miller. Puts some power on this. Sebastian brings it down.
Oh, that was a little side backwards attack there.
On that one.
Very interesting there as definitely the intensity came up here with Franciscan trying to find a way, somehow, some way to get in. Oh, as Irvin's able to center that.
I'm surprised the goalie didn't go for that, but I guess the Chatham player was right there. They're able to clear it a little bit.
It sounds
Irvin
like
has it again.
Irvin has a lot of Steubenville natives here and fans behind him. Oh, was that center to Firamani? Was almost perfect there, but just lost to Chatham briefly until Nick Miller's able to corral it.
They finally get a call to go their way there.
Yeah, number 26, Spencer Hauk, just a bit too strong on Miller's back. Jaramatone with the bluff. Miller, far post, punched out with 2 fists by the goalie there. Oh, we're going to get a handball. Handball on number 7, just right outside the box. Wow. Irvin went for the head. I thought it was a dangerous high kick. Instead, it was a handball called. Thought it was on 7, maybe on 10, as they got a brief discussion over there. That's going to be just outside the box. Which Ryan Miller is going to look to take this free kick for Franciscan.
Nick Miller.
Yes, sir. Miller's trying to take a low shot on goal, and that'll be saved.
To the goalie.
Yeah, bouncing ball. We've seen different bounces from game 1 and game 2. As all the moisture should be out of the field by now for sure, but from the early morning rain, but still some inconsistent bounces here and there.
17's got 2 Franciscan players on it, but he holds
Wow.
onto it. Oh,
Very impressive.
Goodness.
Very impressive there by Gunnar Graham. As Chatham now able to work it all the way up into the offensive end here as number 11 is working against Nick Miller. Tries to get a corner out of it. Instead, it's blocked and stays in play.
Great stop there by Miller.
Cross there.
For this, and he gets it, but it's going to go to the Chatham player.
The crowd's getting loud here. Trinity Health System Field as that is a rocket of a shot there by 12. But that'll give each team the ability to sub here. And for Franciscan, it's going to be a swap of the Firamanis as Justin will be on the field now for Chatham. Number 6, Amin Kazai coming in, and then number 23 coming in, Xander Pinto.
And Joe getting some good minutes as a starter today.
Yeah, that's correct. He definitely gave some valuable midfield minutes here. See if his younger brother can make something happen. Franciscan earns a throw in here.
Just about 16 minutes left. They got to make something happen out of it.
be another Franciscan throw in there, yep.
This one's going all the way to JP.
Two bodies hit the ground, no call. Is Chatham able to clear it?
The crowd thought that he was pulled down, but just refs are not going to call that today.
There's a good contingency of home faithful fans still here on Senior Day. 13 seniors for the Barons here to be honored after the game.
Just have one-on-one.
Oh,
Trips over
17.
ankle, and he's going to get that call.
17's foot was in there. That's a good call. But he was going for the ball, but did trip him. As Kohler tries to work quickly to jar
Way
Mautone.
too quickly on that.
Just not. A couple of those miscommunications have hurt us. As number 30 now will come in. Number 30, Timmy Kramer. Listed as a goalie and defender. Got his field jersey on today, and he will be trying to add to the offensive attack here, I should say.
Irvin fighting with Richard once again, and he's going to get the throw in. This goes right back to Kramer.
Chatham still possessing it here as we're under 15 minutes now. Until that one bounces a little bit out of play and Miller's just a little bit off target.
Yeah, definitely going for Seb on that one.
Bobak tries to work it back to his dominant foot. Finds Kohler with space. Kohler, plenty of space here. Gets middle, rips a shot, blocked there by 16. And that'll be out of play for a corner kick. 16, Stephen Camo. Very strong defender right in the middle there.
Well, they're coming in. This is their time to score. It's now.
Yeah, it was a really good shot by Kohler. A low one to Bobak. Oh. He says it's tipped.
Wow.
Did he say it was tipped? I think he did.
Yeah, they're staying there.
I don't know if he says it was tipped or it hit someone else than Bobak, but it looked like Bobak got a foot on it, and this one's going more far post than Nagel. Nagel heads it right on target, and that'll be saved. Yeah, just a couple of those just a little too far. Nagel's in position, but he's not able to get that strong quick header that you need to get one past him.
Yeah, and every single time this one's going far, Rose is just able to reposition himself and go up and grab that ball out of the air. That's clearly not what Franciscan wants.
Oh, great possession there by 11. He splits three defenders and gets into the box now. Splits another one and gets a good shot.
Tone makes the save, keeps it in bounds. He's throwing this one to Seb. Seb will be able to beat him.
Yeah, Franciscan pushing the urgency up. Sebi drew three guys, and he's able to work it up to Justin Firamonti. Has a streaking Mikey Irvin off the shin. Slide tackle doesn't get him, and then a shot is saved. He jumped through one slide tackle, and the goalie made a run. Slide tackle may have ended up really preventing it as it slowed him down just enough.
JP trying to make something happen here, too.
Oh.
This one gets cleared.
The fans are all locked into the game. Bleachers full here and additional fans on top of the rugby field.
Chair got some space, goes to Irvin, back to the Chair. Miller taps
Miller
it.
tries to touch it to Irvin.
Mikey had a chance, but he was in the air at the time.
Benches on the field I cannot see here pretty much. What the call was here. And
I believe Franciscan's going to throw it in, but they wanted a corner. Or no,
it's a Chatham throw.
Chatham throw.
That'll be a handball by Nick Miller there. Be a Chatham free kick here on their own end. 11:30 to play.
Franciscan's got a couple subs coming in here soon. 10 minutes left in this one.
Jose back heel it to 23. 23 has it, crosses it. Blocked by Doyle. Dangerous block by him going for the chest. Hand was close there.
Tone gets this one out quickly. Seb trying to make something happen. Fermani with the ball right now. This goes too far.
Yeah, he deked out one defender there and just a bit too strong. Chatham's complacent with running the clock here. They're going to make Franciscan come to play them and try to create a counter look here.
Nice little sideline pass.
As Tabaz has now been able to push up. Splits two defenders, has a step for the lefty here.
Atkinson trying to make a stop.
Oh, it's a dangerous cross, and that's going to be a goal there to number 20. Sorry, I lost him there. Was it 20 or 26? No, sorry, that would be 30.
Kramer.
From Tabaz. That's going to give a 2-0 margin with 10 minutes left here.
That's a heartbreaker for Franciscan.
That was a tough one there by Tabaz to split two defenders, work it all the way to the end line there and hit a cross. The defender was there for Franciscan. It looked like it hit off of Kramer or the defender, hard to tell there. And regardless, the result was a deflection into the net. That puts Franciscan very much now on the offensive attack, needing 2 goals now, and Chatham understanding that is going to be trying to stall time any way they can.
That's been the story of the game, is Franciscan in the offensive zone. They make one mistake, Chatham makes a couple good plays, and it's 2-0. And Franciscan, which definitely is a team that knows how to capitalize on corners and free kicks, has been completely shut down. That definitely plays a factor in this one. Home playing all the way out towards the blue line.
Yeah, everything's got to be pushed into our own end here. We need every opportunity we can get.
Looks like it's a free kick. Another opportunity here. I think Miller's going to put some power on this one. A little underkicked.
Oh, is a loose ball. Still body down though. Slowly getting back up out of it.
Rose jumped out and knocked down Fermani on that one.
Yep. As Tabaz is going to send it far post there, headed out by Doyle. Kicked down by 11 there, and it'll be saved by Montone and quickly worked out as we are now under 8 minutes to play. That one's quickly sent in and out of play, though. That'll give Franciscan a throw in. Schreiner with a lot of space here. If he wants it, gets it to the corner. See if anyone's home. Nagel will take the throw in right in front of his own bench here. Trying to find Boback, but 2 can't make it happen. As we got a couple subs, 7 and 12 coming in. 7 Marco Piccolo and 12 Zach Del Judas. Franciscan trying to gain control here, but Chatham doing their best to just keep sending these long balls and running clock. As Bobek's able to head one into the box to Schreiner. Schreiner needs to possess. Instead loses it there into the corner.
Looks like it stays in play.
Yeah, it does, as Chatham wisely keeps it in play.
Miller makes a sliding pass to Atkinson there, keep possession. Sub gets tripped, no call.
Yeah,
Looked like it was all ball.
played the ball there pretty well. As Mautone works up, just sends it out of play. That's going to burn a little bit of time here with the sub. And that'll be Emmett Tobe coming back in for Julian Kroger. As Kroger is walking off the field. Chatham just trying to stall it out as where they can, rightfully so. Up 2-0.
Yeah, Franciscan bench looking for the ref to call a stoppage there, but
yeah, nothing called. As Schreiner's still trying to get it out of our end here. We need to work quickly, but we need to be efficient.
so he's going to boot this one looking for Kohler.
Find each other and not have lost passes.
But look who he's covered by.
Yeah, it's another matchup again here. Oh, Richard makes a step there. As Sebi slowed down to look for someone. Oh, what a run by Richard. He may take it all the way here. He's going to run with it, but no one's home there except him. Franciscan can counter quickly here. Their Cougars' best defender arguably is out of position. You got to counter quick. And just off target there.
Sub's going to get this. Richard's still behind him.
He is, and that one's dangerously put in the center. Oh, Fioramonti not able to control.
Just another clean tackle inside the box here.
Yeah, they're not afraid to go for the slide tackle in the box, that's for sure. As we're now at the 4-minute mark. Barons need to have some urgency here. But like I said, they still got to be fundamentally sound. Because every pass stolen is about 30 seconds of waste from Chatham. As they'll kick it down the field or out of play and keep that clock running. Yeah, they're willing to send these long passes and stall whenever they can. Oh, as 12 has 7 streaking, they're behind him, unable to control it.
St. George stops a dangerous 2-on-1 there.
And Sebi looks to go middle, needs to get rid of it. Finds Fioramonti.
St. George makes a defender miss, cannot make Tabaz miss though.
Yeah, as Kohler thankfully there to help him out. And Kohler pushes it up to Joe Fioramonti into the corner. Fioramonti wins it. Oh, not able to get it past the Chatham defender there.
Goes to Nick Miller, top of the...
Oh, that's a very strong run there by Nagel. Try to get it back in our possession, but Franciscan not looking good here as we're now under 3 minutes. Need something to happen quickly. And Chatham is willing to play keep away if they can. Oh, that's on target. 8. Ooh, 10 sends it wide. Boz looking for his first goal of the day as he's had 2 assists.
Gonna be a goal kick.
Yeah, that was a dangerous touch there.
Don't waste no time.
Just as a general quick reminder as well, we will be streaming senior day afterwards here
Miller
as
makes
well.
a pass.
Stay tuned for that.
It's going to be offsides.
Offsides.
Rose with the goal kick. So it goes all the way down. Tabaz and Nick Miller fighting for it. Doyle has possession. And he's sending this right in.
Miller trying to push it forward once more here. Finds Kohler.
Refs they're calling something.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Looks like it was a free kick.
Franciscan still on the attack here as they push it into the box.
JB's
Pretty-
gotta shoot this.
Yeah, it's pretty clogged up there. We've had a lot of shots blocked earlier as it need to go over the top. Great save there.
Another aerial save by Rose.
Freshman stepping up big today.
Rose is just gonna hold this as time winds down here. About 20 seconds left.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the end of the game. Final score: Chatham 2, Franciscan 0. And we'll be back for Senior Day right after this.